What is up, y'all? We back with a new video today, man. If y'all haven't seen by the title, bro, we gonna be talking about how life literally runs off perception. It literally runs on what you see, what you believe, what you know or think you know. Because your physical vessel don't know, but your soul always knows. So that's the knowing part of you. So yeah, bro, make sure you like, subscribe, turn on the post notifications. I'm gonna be explaining how and why and how to make your perspective better so that your life can get better. So let's get into it, right? Back in the day, before this year, you know what I'm saying? I was still doing some spiritual learning and stuff. I had to learn way more back in the day though, because I didn't know how to protect my energy and stuff. And I kind of wasn't planning on learning how to, I guess. So I just had gotten a bunch of attacks. Not because I didn't know, like it was because I didn't know how to protect my energy. But protecting your energy literally comes with protecting what you perceive and believe and know. So if I'm somebody who has a perspective of life like nobody's going to ever help me or everybody hates me, blah, 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 and I actually believe that and feel like I know that, that's going to manifest into my life because my soul and spirit is going to basically allow whatever you believe or know into your reality, even if it doesn't feel good to your physical vessel. So yeah, that's that. And see, how do I break this down? So perspective can be looked at in 3 different ways within this reality, which is see, know, and believe, right? Believe is having faith. Knowing is just knowing from the soul, and seeing is just seeing with your awareness, right? Whatever you see is literally what you're going to focus on most. This is why when it comes to certain ads, they just pop it up right in front of your face so that you don't really get time to react. It's just kind of like it just kind of pops up and you're just kind of like some ads. I've had it for me too. I don't know if it's also just with me, but with some ads, they will pop up, right? And I wouldn't even want to skip them just because they're as entertaining as the video. See, that's not only perspective from seeing, but also kind of being intrigued into it, right? So I guess you could also say that's another thing. Whatever you're intrigued to is also what's going to kind of, whatever you get intrigued by is kind of like on a personal level. Like if you want that to be your identity or, you know what I'm saying? But what you know, right? Like your soul, you're not your physical vessel. You are the soul beyond the physical vessel. And you know everything. I know everything beyond this physical vessel. You know everything beyond your physical vessel. You're just not tapped in with that frequency that's beyond the physical vessel. You may be if you keep getting intuitions and they be confirmed by other people that do, you know, spiritual stuff or whatever. Because I would gain a lot of intuitions from my soul and spirit last year, and it got confirmed this year by some. I'm gonna just make a video on it. If y'all seen the video before I deleted the old ones, then y'all know what I'm talking about. So yeah, that's that. So yeah, if you feel like you know something is going to happen in your life, it is going to happen. It don't matter how long it takes. It don't matter if you even see it or not, because once you know it's going to happen, it's already being built to happen. You see what I'm saying? Even if you don't like it. Now, if I know that I'm going to get $1 million right now, even if I didn't necessarily plan on it before coming to Earth, I can still get that $1 million. You see what I'm saying? What else could I say? But if I feel like I know that, like I said the last time, everybody hates me, blah, 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 then everybody's going to hate me. Even if they don't even try hating me. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's that. And belief is like faith, because that kind of pulls in what you want, right? So first you see it, then you believe it, and then you know it. So belief is basically what pulls it. Now, thing is, belief is used to also connect, right? Like with gods and stuff. So when you believe that, you know, you're going to get $1 million, or if you believe that nobody's going to like you or whatever, that's literally what you're connecting to. You're connecting to that frequency. You see what I'm saying? Even if you, like, I don't know how to explain it, but you're just connecting to that frequency, right? So, yeah, this might be a pretty short video. I ain't gonna cap, because I low-key just kind of said everything I think. But even then, you don't gotta know certain things for them to manifest into your life. Because I ain't know I was finna get this. Not my physical mind. My non-physical mind knew I was probably gonna get this. Because, you know, whatever happens in your life, your soul and spirit already agreed in a non-physical. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's that. Now, see, I was at a time in life where I always thought that people around me that I knew or even didn't know was going to always stab my back, was going to always betray me, mainly because I'm on a spiritual journey and them demons is trying to get me and blah, blah, blah. Which that was necessarily true, but because I allowed it, because I felt like I knew, and it's because I actually believed in it. Not only was I making my connection towards that vibration stronger, but it was actually pulling it down too. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's that. But this year, once I started realizing, I can really tap into my soul and spirit and even other dimensions. Even if I used to do stuff in the past that was low-key bad, you know what I'm saying? I can low-key clear up my karma, all that, you know what I'm saying? Which I'm going to have to talk about karma next video because it ain't what most people think. So, anything else? Anything else, man? So, yeah, you got to really use your perspective. You got to point your perspective, what you see, what you know, and what you believe towards the place that you want to go. So, the place I want to go, right? I want to be able to see, know, and believe that I'm always going to be astral projecting, that I'm going to get rich, and a lot of other stuff that I ain't going to tell y'all. Just because y'all don't need to hear about it, you know what I'm saying? But you could also point towards the same exact direction. But most people right now are pointed towards direction of, you know, nobody ever helping me, or just something that's negative. You know what I'm saying? Feeling like that girl is gonna break up with them, that they friends is always gonna leave them. You really don't even gotta believe in that. Even if it did happen before, it doesn't have to happen again, and it didn't need to happen to begin with, right? So if you get mad at it happening, transmute that anger, because any negative feelings is really going, if you indulge into negative feelings too, which I gotta make a video on this too, but I'm gonna just give y'all a sneak peek, right? Whatever negative emotions y'all give yourself into, sadness, anger, trauma, doubt, fear, confusion, especially if you don't transmute that or burn that down, you're literally disconnecting yourself from your soul and spirit. All right, so if you're getting mad at yourself or other people, stop. You're disconnecting from your true self now. I mean, it is your choice, but you know what I'm saying? If you want the choice of reconnecting with your soul, stop getting so mad, especially over worldly stuff. I gotta make a video about that soon, bro. Because people be really getting mad. People be really getting mad at this worldly stuff, bro. Even if I do get mad at something worldly, bro, I'm not gonna be mad the next day. It's just that simple. Only because I know I got it in the physical and blah, blah, blah. You see what I'm saying? But, what else? What else do I gotta talk about? Yeah, I don't gotta talk about nothing else. Well, see, thing is, right? This is also why people always say, I want to go back to being a kid again and stuff. Because their kid self will not have an ego. You know what I'm saying? It will just always see from their soul and actually know and believe from their soul. This is why a lot of kids like to talk about aliens, ponies, unicorns, you know what I'm saying? Like, not just aliens and stuff, but I also realize that most of them, when they're really in tune with their soul and spirit, bro, they can literally give you symbolic messages, bro. Like, look, I don't know if he watches my videos, but if you watch my videos, I'm going to make an example of you, right? So my friend Luke, right? I've been knowing him for years, right? But I was showing him my buildings on Roblox, right? And, you know, they look cool and stuff. But the thing is, he said I'd season it with some lemon and pepper seasoning, right? Now, I was like, what do you mean? But then something told me, hold on, this is a symbolic message. Because he wouldn't just literally put lemon and pepper seasoning on some Roblox buildings, right? So basically, you could look at lemon as willpower and then pepper as infinite potential, because lemons are yellow and yellow leads to willpower. Pepper is black and black leads to infinite potential. You see what I'm saying? Or devoid, whatever you want to call it. So I think that's that. Let me see. Yeah, that was definitely a symbolic message. And a lot of symbolic messages can come to you from anybody or anywhere, even if they're not connected with their soul and spirit, bro. So, yeah, bro. This is it for today's video, man. Hopefully I can post more after Saturday and Sunday. I know I haven't been, you know what I'm saying? I haven't been how I wanted to, bro. Y'all probably don't care, but I care. I'm trying to post every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm not trying to post one time on Monday and then I'm posting on Friday. You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to post 5 times a week. Maybe 6. You know what I'm saying? I also got to post on my other socials. So I'm not mad at myself for that, but you know what I'm saying? Just got to keep the consistency, man. So yeah, bro, make sure y'all like, subscribe, turn on the post notifications, man. It's about to really get lit. My bad, I look bummy this video. I ain't really do my hair. Kind of just want to do this, get it out the way. So, yeah, hopefully you realize putting your perspective on what you see, believe, and know should be directed towards the path that actually raises your vibration, right? So if you get any negative feeling, that is because this is... Oh, I got to make another video about that too, bro. Dang. Yeah, so whatever you feel, you just got to kind of clear it out, because whatever you feel is also an energy, not just a chemical reaction. Like, it is a chemical reaction inside your body, but it was first done inside the energetic realm and then passed on to your physical body. You know what I'm saying? So if you feel any type of emotions, you just got to get rid of it. Just don't focus on it. You know what I'm saying? Don't focus on it. Don't even bother it. Don't even give it attention. You know what I'm saying? Just ignore it or observe it. So yeah, that's that. Make sure you guys subscribe, turn on the post notifications, man, and I will see y'all on Monday.